All right, this is Sunday, August the 4th, 2024. I've been wanting to take a little walk around here, but haven't gotten to it till now. You get an idea how the plants are doing. Here's potted plants we put out front every year. My wife makes up, just gets like in spring, like 3 little plants in each one of those, and they just fill the things up. Look very nice. Got an old red bench there with some dogs and figurines. There's a little cow. She's been doing pretty good. Here's what they call them. These are mother call them gold dust plants. She claimed to use them as fence rows over in Germany because they can grow really big. I keep them trimmed down or else they'd be up against the ceiling here. But as you can see, the foliage is green with the yellow spots all over it. And I think that's why they call it gold dust. Here's some more plants. She puts them on hangers. This one here just up and died. And we can't really figure out why. In fact, we had 2 of them do it this year. So, sometimes that happens and you just can't really find a reason for it. There's a neighbor's garden, flower garden and vegetable garden. They do a raised garden and it looks very nice. Always gets good plants out of there. I mean vegetables. The lady really fills it up, as you can see. It's just full of plants. Here's some plants that didn't do so good this year. These ferns. Hopefully they'll get better next year. These pinkish purplish flowers didn't do quite as good this year either because I think it was due to the bad weather, the rain. We didn't get much rain for a while. This is generally an area we don't do much anything with. These things just come up every year. These big flowers here. And I forget what these are called, but they're really big. You can see they're my hand, compared to my hand, they're very big flowers. I'll ask and find out what the name of it is, and I'll put it in the description and when I post this video. You can see how really big they are. Really something like they call them. Some people describe them as dinner plate flowers. For the obvious reason they get the size of dinner plates. These things here are called bee bombs. They're about to the end of their thing here. But the hummingbirds love them things. Here's another one. The hummingbirds love them. The red ones. There's more an area on this side of the porch. That there again, this just comes up every year. This is basically a small rose bush, but it's just doing so fantastic every year. It was almost dead a couple times. Here's one of those plants with a huge flowers on it. But for some reason this year, it only grew about half the height it normally does. And the flowers are commensurate in size. They didn't get as big. So, now and then, these odd things happen. We just don't have an explanation for all that stuff. Always have a couple bird boxes stuck here or there. There's one over here in the corner of the house on a post. And got one stuck here in the bushes. The birds really like this one. There's a favorite of them. The birds always love this bird box sitting out in the middle. And here's another flower of some sort, not quite the same as the ones with the big flowers on it. I can't remember the name of all these things. We have a walnut tree here. And here's a tree I had cut down the other day. The white ash. Almost looks like there's had to be something in it. Looks like they're boring holes in it. And over here along the bark. Back here's a nice wooded area. It all has this ground cover in it. Very nice. Color, especially looks nice in the spring. It just has such a full, rich color. And they end up getting yellow flowers. Full yellow flowers. We have an area here, like a pathway. Sort of the history of this is used to have a dog, my last dog, probably I know I'll ever have. And every day when I come home from work, she would have a fit. She'd want to go for a run, so every day. And the weekends a couple times a day. I'd take her a run. And back here is the path we took out to go out. And then we would head down here along the woods. And you see that road, a car going there. There's a road down there. And there's open fields down there. And she just loved to go for a walk and run down there with the fields. You should take her all up through the burr here. Every day, we would walk several miles, at least, if not more. Yeah, beautiful area back here, though. Nothing fancy. A lot of mostly locust and maple trees. More of the plants, and then stuff. We just put in over the years. These coneflowers did good this year. And now, as it gets towards fall, and the birds get more active, they'll be all over these things, getting the seeds out of them. They love these things, especially the yellow finches. Here's a coneflower, a Koch coneflower that might make something this year, but it's pretty late for it. I guess last of all, these tomato plants down here are not doing very good. Tomatoes get crappy on them. I think it's because I put them in too late, and it's been a dry time, so they just didn't do well. There you are, there's a little walk around today. With some plants and so on. And I guess with that we'll wrap it up. It's been a pretty nice day today, but it's still mighty humid. So there we go, we'll sign off. You guys take care. God bless. Amen.